always saying we together, wanna be a part of the flick.
Happy Halloween and welcome to a spooky screening of the NBA on 2K Sports. Here's hoping all your trick-or-treaters come at halftime. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter is Allie LaForce. Shorter rotation player, next man up mentality, though. It does shrink their margin for error just a bit.
Missing a valued contributor. That can be a challenge. Now, we'll see how they overcome it.
Now, the opening lineup for Atlanta. They've got Jalen Williams and Freddie Simons out there with Derek White. Then there's Nikola Vucevic, and it's Gordon in at the 4 spot. And for Athens, well, Grant, to be here for some horrifying hoops on Halloween. You like that?
I do. That's pretty good, man. What could be scarier than losing on Halloween? Looks like a lot of the fans showed up with their Halloween spirit, so it should be fun for everyone choosing to spend their evening with us.
So the Hawks will get the first possession. Back to Simons. Now here's Vucevic. He's covered closely. Williams misses. He's guarded by White. Here's Johnson. The shot misses. Good work defensively by Gordon. White, the pass to Simons. Nails it from beyond the arc.
And over the course of a season, this is one of Simons' strengths, his efficiency from range.
And so it's Athens with it. It's a 3-point game. Young looking around. And stolen by Williams. And just about a minute into this first quarter. Simons against Young. Got a piece of it. Here's Dreiling. Johnson on the wing. Defended by Gordon. Young, the pass to Dreiling. Screen by Young. Out to the right wing. Over Simons. They get it back. Another shot. He hits the back iron and sinks it.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Outside White. Gordon outside. There's the triple. And Atlanta hits again from deep.
You know, when Gordon is hitting this all the time, the defense will have to play up on it. Consistency is the key.
For Athens, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. Here's Johnson. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist.
Can't be thrown any better. That bounce pass hit him right in stride.
Here's Simons. Outside White. From behind the arc. Rebounded by Johnson. For Athens, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor.
Derek White. First personal foul. First team foul.
Over the last few years, Atlanta struggled defensively, Grant.
Yeah, the Hawks haven't been better than 20th in defensive rating since 2017. They've had some great offensive teams during that time, but their defense has held them back.
And both free throws good for Young.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
White for 3. Knocks it down from distance.
Boy, White is a capable three-point shooter now, and he does not need a lot of space or time to get off his shot.
He's guarded by White. Three-pointer. And another miss by Athens.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Here's Williams. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Atlanta.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
No good on the second free throw.
Rare sight. How often does he fail to capitalize at the line?
4-3. Hits the trifecta. He's got 5.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
White can't connect from 13 feet out.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him. I think he has to play more conservative from this point on. I mean, that's 2 fouls already.
First team foul. Coming on the floor for Athens, number 70.
Atlanta's gone 3 for 5 from deep so far in this matchup. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, here's what the head coach for Athens told me earlier. And one of their main defensive focuses, Nikola Vucevic. Coach telling me that Vuce has the big body, plus he can really shoot it, but they really emphasize boxing him out. Nikola is great at converting misses into second chance points. Boxing out. It's back to the basics, guys.
And Allie, thanks. Athens shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
Team foul.
That free throw misses.
2 shots.
And the free throw is good. Now leading by 1. And so it's White with it. He brings it up for Atlanta. This game coming after the loss versus the Kings.
They hit a couple big shots, but overall, there was a lack of consistency. Just not their night at the offensive end.
And you know what? If you're not going to outwork your opposition, then you typically are going to get outplayed.
To Simons. And Atlanta misses again.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
The rebound by Atlanta. Now here's White. And Young pulls it down.
You know, he just has not been himself this period. Just too inconsistent up and down at the offensive end.
Left side White. Gordon outside. Simons outside. The 3. And the three-pointer goes. Simons got 6.
Yeah, such an assertive shooter. Simons has his feet planted and just hits it.
Releases. Nice form on the 20-footer.
You know, they'll take the points, but I'm sure Coach would prefer a higher percentage look next time.
Gordon outside. White for 3. Here's Vucevic.
And Vucevic enjoys throwing his weight around now. At 260 lbs, he's really good at finding ways to get to the line.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he knocks down the first one. And Atlanta making a change here. Strus has checked in. And so Vucevic nails both of them.
It can help a big man's game to hit those free throws. It keeps the defense from getting too aggressive.
To the middle. Braddock's shot's good.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
Now White. Not a good performance from him in that loss to Sacramento. On the wing, Simons. And Atlanta misses again. For Athens, they've gotten 50% of their shots to fall so far. They're 5 of 10. To the left side wing. Here's Johnson. Second chance effort. Williams grabs the board.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Now here's Williams. 17 points in his last outing. From deep, Strus. And it's Braddock with a rebound. Braddock's got 5 rebounds tonight. Down low. Out to the wing. Takes a 13-footer. That one off the back iron and out. There's the steal. Here's Long. He shoots again. Braddock's shot's good. Braddock's got his second bucket on the night.
Oh, beating everyone to the ball. Great activity on the offensive glass.
And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. All right, let's take a look back at last season and see the teams who collected the most second chance points. The fourth spot held by the Hawks.
Second chance points were crucial to their offensive production, so they worked to maximize that strength.
Williams passes to Vucevic. Outside White. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man. Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
Now here's Simons. He has 6. Sends it home from three-point land.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
He's guarded by White. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good.
Now put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
The Hawks trailing. And Athens making a change here. Martin's checked in. And the Hawks making a change here as well. Brogdon's checked in. Williams passes to Brogdon. Back to Williams. Pass to White. And that's out of bounds. Last touch by White.
And the way they attacked the glass was absolutely infectious, finishing in the top 10 in total rebounding in the league.
And what saved them in a lot of games, the second chance points. They were relentless on the offensive glass. And here's Martin. Shoots over White. Martin misses.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Clark, we know how great Wagner is offensively. He's a plus defender as well.
You know what? I think he takes great pride in being a versatile, high-level defender. I mean, he focuses on that and gives great effort there. Offense comes relatively easy. He's got a great skill set, good size and mobility. But the defense is where he's really focused on excelling, and he's doing it.
And here's Brogdon. 14 points for him last game against Sacramento.
And with all the attention he drew offensively, he did a great job of just kicking to the open man.
Here's Long. No made baskets yet. Pass to Johnson. Over Williams. The shot by Johnson, no good. The Hawks leading. Here's Brogdon, beyond the arc. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Braddock. Got it. Good job in the low post. Braddock's got 6.
Need to do more than that to keep him from getting the ball in the post.
Exactly. I mean, deny him the ball in the first place. Don't let him get it.
Outside Brogdon. Back to Williams. White looking it over. Williams with the screen. The 3 is up. He drops it from range. White's got his second basket of the game.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
Here's Long. And it comes off the front of the rim.
I mean, he's yet to make a shot this quarter. At some point, you got to look for other ways to impact the game.
Williams finds White. Brogdon with the ball. Clock at 6. Here's Williams. White for 3. It's hauled in by Athens. Johnson's got 7 rebounds in the game.
You know, it hasn't been his best outing, but they still find themselves in the driver's seat here.
1:56 left in the first quarter. Strus with a defensive effort. The Hawks lead by 3. Outside Brogdon. Pass to White. Vucevic, a screen on Martin. White for 3. Counted from distance. White's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Here's Martin. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Well, the Hawks shooting just 38% so far in this one. Outside Brogdon from outside the arc. And Atlanta hits again from deep.
I just love the ball movement.
1:07 left in the first quarter of the game. Passed along. Jacks up a 3. The rebound by the Hawks.
Still hasn't gotten on the board this quarter. He may be pressing a little, trying to get them out of this hole.
Both teams will make substitutions. .51 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Let's go with a 3. Strus grabs the miss. Now the Hawks with it. They're on a 15-6 run. Simons outside. Pass to post. Shot clock at 6. Puts up a 3. And it's Simons missing. Athens trails by 7. Martin with the bucket. Martin's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunities.
There's Simons with a 3. The shot off that time. Anthony Simons has been leading the charge for the Hawks. He dropped 3 threes in that quarter. They haven't found an answer for him yet. We'll be right back with you shortly. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And for the Hawks guys, what jumps out to you statistically?
Well, it's simple. I mean, they started off strong, and they've been hot from beyond the arc since the get-go.
Well, the player and ball movement has been excellent. Finding space, operating in space, and when they've gotten open shots, they've knocked them down.
Sinks it from distance. Give him 8.
That is his shot, guys. So you can't just give it to him. You've got to get up on him and get into his airspace there.
And for Atlanta, we've got Anthony Simons. He's out there with Malcolm Brogdon. And it's post in at the 5. Brogdon finds Simons. And he dunks it down.
Showing the bounce. Simon says dunk.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Athens. Trailing by 4 and going against Atlanta, their first meeting on the year.
These teams split the season series last year, neither making an impact in the conference overall.
Yeah, they'd settle for 500 against most teams. Both squads win, challenge, perhaps a way to put it. But one of them has got to win tonight.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Grant, when you talk about consistency and officiating game to game, You think there's room for improvement?
You know, I do think so. I mean, they're allowing more contact, but overall, more clarity on what constitutes legal guarding position would help players and officials.
Gordon, he's checked in for Champagny. He's perfect from the line this time. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play. Gordon with a screen on Young. Brogdon feeling it out a bit. Up top, Gordon. Simons outside. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by Athens.
After nailing 3 trays to start this game, he's gone silent here in the second quarter.
High arcing shot. Now shooting 50% for the game. He's 4 for 8.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
For Atlanta, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Takes a 3. No good.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
KBA, the Hawks are figuring it out. Coach Quinn Snyder said growth isn't linear. We want to just keep improving. The players have bought in. They're working. They're practicing hard, hitting the film. Everybody has been absolutely coachable. I think we're learning. Guys, it's all about the journey here.
Yeah, I'm trying to take that next step. That's how it's done. Thanks, Alex.
Brogdon extremely confident because he knows he has the green light to fire off the catch.
Athens trails by 3. Outside Young. From the high post, he drills it. He's got 6. The Hawks have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. And so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And while we have a break, here were some of the top free throw shooters in the game last season. 5th, Anthony Simons.
Very steady at the line. He's a guy who isn't rattled easily, and that shows in his free throw shooting numbers.
And he lays it up and in. Simons got 4 points in the quarter.
Digging deep, Simons to the hole himself.
For Athens, they've gone 4 for 6 here in the second. From about 19, tried to bank it in, but it misses. Atlanta leading by 3. Outside Strus. Back to Brogdon. Launches a 3. And it's Martin with the rebound. Athens shooting about 41%. Shoots. And it's good. First made shot in 4 attempts. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Simons outside. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
You know, I have to admire a guy like Anthony Simons. Early in his career, he was seen as undersized, but with his skill and pure athleticism, he balances the scales against bigger players, and he's become a ferocious scorer.
Johnson, he's checked in for Athens. And the Hawks making a change here as well. White's checked in. And so Simons nails both of them.
I mean, it was amazing to see Simons' progression in his first few NBA seasons. He got better every single year.
To the inside. The rebound by Post. The Hawks lead by 3. Atlanta shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game.
You know, they would love to post a similar percentage again this season. I mean, I think that's safe to say they'd love to shoot free throws as well as they did a year ago.
0 wasted trips. They're doing their job at the line.
One way to protect the lead, knock down those free throws, and 100% free throwing for the quarter, that's superb.
Now here's Johnson. Coming off a 16-point game against Phoenix. That one's good for 2. Johnson's got 5.
6 of their last 10 points have come from that mid-range area.
Pass to post. And here's White. Simons outside. Shoots. And Atlanta misses again. Athens trails by 3. Stolen by Strus. Outside White. Outside Strus. Three-pointer. Drops in the 3. He has 6.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
I like this trend. He's hit 2 triples this period, has 3 for the game.
Gordon outside. Back to Simons. From downtown. It's hauled in by Athens. Johnson's got rebound number 8 now. Here's Young. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Young's got 4 points in the quarter.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
And it's Simons with the ball for the Atlanta Hawks. After this one, they're off to Dallas to take on the Mavericks. That'll be the second of 2 games on the road. And there's the lob. And Gordon with the big finish.
Nobody does it better than Gordon on the alley-oop. Boom!
Athens trails by 3. Lets it fly. Rebounded by the Hawks. Simons outside. From 13. And that one drops. And the Hawks lead by 5.
And Simons is a shoot-first kind of player, especially when he's operating from the mid-range.
Young on the attack. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Young's got 8 points.
And their shots are dropping with more consistency now.
Well, it was a slow start, but they've gone from simmer to medium heat, and they're bordering on hot to close this gap.
And Atlanta with possession here. After the basket by Athens. There's Simons with a 3. On target from range.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
Athens has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Outside Young. To the right side. Covered by Strus. Strus grabs the miss. Strus has got his 5th rebound in this one. And here's Simons outside. It's hauled in by Athens. Johnson's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Gordon with a steal. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Here's Simons. And it's going to be a 3-second call. All right, a chance to check out the upcoming schedule for Athens. On Saturday, they'll be matching up against Steven Adams and the Sacramento Kings. And then on Wednesday, they'll be matching up with Damian Lillard and the San Antonio Spurs.
And that game against the Kings, that will be game number 8 on the schedule for them. Starting to get into the full swing of things by then.
And Athens calls time here. Athens trails by 6. They set the pick. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. Give him 8 points now.
Great to see players still working the in-between areas. There wasn't much resistance defensively.
Outside, Williams. Here's White. Rebounded by Johnson. Athens has gone 2 for 2 from the arc here in the second. Here's Young. Second chance shot. The shot by Long, no good. Atlanta leading by 4. Outside Brogdon. Back to White. Gordon down low. Outside for Brogdon. 5 to shoot. Ooh, Brogdon getting inside.
You know, Malcolm Brogdon is not the biggest guy, but that does not stop him from being aggressive and assertive inside.
Pass to Johnson. Good work defensively by Gordon.
Drake. Second personal foul. Third team foul.
And for Atlanta, they're shooting at 45% of the game so far. Outside White. Back to Brogdon. The kick out to White. There's the three. It's not going to go for him. Athens trails by 6. Here's Dreiling. He had 10 points in the win against Phoenix. Drops in the layup for 2. Dreiling's got his first 2 points of the night. Outside, Williams. And here's Gordon from the arc. They get the rebound.
Great box out. Walled him off and hauled it in.
Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Now here's White. 11 points in the game. Fires in the triple.
Good to see White's balanced offensive approach. I mean, this guy's not forcing anything. He's taking whatever the defense allows.
Here's Long. Rebounded by Champagny.
It's just been a brutal outing for him. He still hasn't managed to make a shot, and the team is struggling because of it.
Williams passes to Brogdon. White on the wing.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Fires the three. And Atlanta hits again from deep.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
That's short off the rim. Atlanta leading by 8. 1:36 left in the half. Williams from long range. And so it looks like it'll be Atlanta's ball. All right, let's take a second to view the 2K leaderboard and look at last season's top scoring squad. Number 5, the Hawks.
Boy, they do an excellent job offensively. Most of the season last year, they were really in sync. A nice flow and rhythm to their offensive game. But anytime you score the points they did, it's about unselfishness and trusting each other.
Vucevic, he's checked in for the Hawks. Anthony Simons comes in for Brogdon. Here's Johnson. Pass to Braddock. Goes back up. That shot off. Good work defensively by Gordon. Throws it up high. It's stolen by Johnson. Outside Young. Shoots over Simons. It's wide right. Hits off the rim. And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for Atlanta. They lead by 8. Biggest lead of the game. Now here's Gordon. Simons left side. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
And you know, he knew the hit was coming. And Simons sacrificing his body anyway.
This is his second trip to the line in the game. And that one falls for Simons.
You know, he didn't get to the line in that entire first quarter. But right now, he's showing some aggressiveness out there.
41 seconds left in the second quarter. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
To stop the run. Dreiling, that's good. Dreiling's got 4 points now in the quarter.
That's a nice play there. Not going to miss many from there.
29 seconds left in the second period. Outside White. Outside Williams. No good on the three. Athens trails by 8. To the wing, right side. And stolen by Williams. Tries it from 19. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. 15 points in the game. And so it's Atlanta with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. They've been very effective from the three-point line. That's the key for them so far. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
I'm joined now by Coach Quinn Snyder, and they were giving you some trouble in transition. How do you slow them down?
Well, I think we had a couple early where we were in good positions. We just didn't make the right read, and that's the biggest thing. But more than anything, whether it's a make or a miss or a turnover, we just got to really sprint back and be urgent.
The sense of urgency is key. Thanks, Coach.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter here on 2K Sports.
Please direct your attention.
Hey folks, welcome to the halftime show. A lead right now in this one for the Atlanta Hawks.
They're clicking from outside. Hard cuts to the ball and a few bone-jarring screens. Man, they have a high quality of looks.
They've been kept. And looking ahead tonight, here are the upcoming games we're. Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start.
And we're ready to get this second half of our Halloween broadcast going. You look at Anthony Simons, he's been playing really well.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
Athens trails by 6. Right side, Young lets it fly. The rebound by the Hawks. Vucevic has got 4 rebounds now. And for Atlanta, Aaron Gordon is out there with Williams. Then there's Anthony Simons. Then it's Derek White. And it's Vucevic in at center. Simons' shot is good.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
You're exactly right. I mean, those come back to bite you every time, just like it's biting them now.
18 feet out. A nice shot by Young. Young's got 10 points. Atlanta leading by 7. Outside White. Williams from long range. And it's Braddock with a rebound.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
And if you're just joining us, we played just over a minute here in the third. Now here's Simons. He's got 25. And it's Braddock with a rebound. Braddock's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Johnson. The layup misses. The Hawks have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. And Williams gets the bucket on the assist by White. And the Hawks lead by 7.
And he is stronger than he looks, trust me. I mean, Williams has the bulk to win those tough battles inside.
Clark, when it comes to someone like Aaron Gordon, it seems like he makes at least one jaw-dropping play every night.
Well, when you've got that kind of special athleticism, B.A., you can do that. You can make highlight-type plays just by virtue of your activity and giftedness as an athlete. But he's become a heck of a basketball player, too. You always knew the athleticism was there, the energy was there, the work rate was there. But now you're seeing the skill develop. I love watching him work. Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
Here's Braddock. Tries again. The rebound by Atlanta. They've led by as much as 10. Oh, they get a hand on it. Outside White. Pass to Simons. From deep. Connects from downtown. Simons got 28 points for the game.
Putting on a shooting clinic from deep. He had that huge first half, and he's still rolling.
Here's Johnson. Here's Braddock. Second shot opportunity. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Braddock's got 8.
If you give him any sort of space, he's going to attack.
Here's Simons. 28 points for him. Outside White. Simons outside. Back to White. Pass to Williams. 6 on the shot clock. From outside, off the mark.
I'll tell you what, we know he's been struggling tonight, but his teammates have pitched in big time.
A chance here to catch up with Ali from the sideline.
Nikola Vucevic has seen a lot in his decade plus in the league, and he said the game has changed. Now you have centers that can pass, put the ball on the floor, make plays, and shoot threes, play like guards, and you can't get stuck in time. You have to be able to adjust.
Ali, he's certainly got the skill level. Dreiling, pass to Johnson. Outside Young. Inside. The rebound by Atlanta. Vucevic has got 6 rebounds now in the game.
They need everyone clicking here. Unfortunately, his game has gone the other direction.
And here's Simons outside. Gets the 3 to fall. And now it's an 11-point Atlanta lead.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And it's Simons with the ball for Atlanta. They've got a 9-point lead. And here's Gordon from the arc. It's hauled in by Athens. And after this one, they're at home against Sacramento. And they'll be nearing the end of their 5-game homestand. He buries it from 3.
Looking to find the rhythm he had in the first half. That's now his 4th three-pointer of the game.
Now Simons. Give him 31 now. From the top of the key. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. Simons has got 11 in the second half.
Guys, this has been an incredible performance this quarter. I mean, he's getting the ball where he likes it and wants it and just going to work.
Here's Young. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Atlanta leading by 8. It's Williams, high post. Simons outside. The teardrop. It's hauled in by Athens. Braddock's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Launches it. Kept alive. Lets the 3 fly. Buries it from 3. 23 points in the game.
So hard to challenge these shots. I mean, especially against the better shooters.
Gordon, the pass to Williams. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Athens trails by 5. Dreiling, that's good. Dreiling's got 4 points in the quarter. For Atlanta, they've gone 6 of 13 to open up this second half. Pass to White. Fires for 3. And Young pulls it down. Young's got 5 rebounds tonight. Shot from the wing. Tries again. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to belong to Nikola Vucevic.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Athens.
You know, this is an example of why conditioning can be so important. I mean, it can be critical. They continue to sprint the floor, and there's no let-up in sight.
Also, lots of hustle on the offensive end, following shots and creating tons of second-chance opportunities.
Strus, he's checked in for the Hawks. Simons outside. Cranes the triple. Simons has got 14 points here in the second half.
Wow. What can you say?
Covered by Strus. Uses the glass on the layup.
The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
Atlanta leading by 3. Fires the 3. Drills it from deep. Strus has got 9 points.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
And the bucket is good.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And here is Williams. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
And it's Braddock missing. The Hawks have gone 50% from the field in the third quarter, 8 of 16. And it's Simons missing. Athens trails by 4. Right side Johnson, tipped away. Williams with it. Pass to Simons. Outside Strus. And here is Williams. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. From the arc. And it's Dreiling missing. Atlanta leading by 4. Simons passes to Williams. Takes the 3. And it's Dreiling with a rebound.
He just keeps firing from distance. I know he's trying to heat up, but at what cost?
They've got numbers. From the wing. It's hauled in by Athens. Tries again. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Hawks.
Their hot shooting from long distance has been the key. Spacing the floor and rising up with that confidence.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team staying aggressive even when they're playing well.
Pass to Vucevic. Simons, right side. The shot that time not on target. Athens has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Left side Johnson. Over Strus. Here's Braddock. And that one's good. A nice job on the glass as they picked up 2 on the second effort.
Tell you what, he has been feeling it, guys, and the best game plan right now, it's elementary. Just keep feeding him. Let him eat.
Out to Simons. Back to Williams. Clock is at 3. Strus with the bucket. And what a wild one this has been.
8 lead changes, some big plays, and some big mistakes, too.
Pass to Dreiling. Now here's Johnson. Williams defending. The shot by Johnson, no good.
Not a single point in this quarter for him. Obviously, not what they need right now. He's got to score.
Now here's Strus. Three-pointer, no good. Here's Dreiling. He's guarded by White. Lets it go from 14. Counted. Good. 25 points in the game. There's a minute 34 left in the third. Simons finds Vucevic. On the wing, Simons. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Simons got 38 points. Athens has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. The rebound by Atlanta. Vucevic has got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's Simons. He's got 38. The 3-ball. And it's Braddock with a rebound.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Dreiling. He's guarded by White. Floats one up. It's hauled in by White.
Yeah, you know, they're losing in large part because he's not playing well. It's really as simple as that.
Williams misses.
It hasn't been all bad shots for him, but you wouldn't know that looking at his percentage from the field.
Oh, wasted no time on that one. And the Hawks shooting a disappointing 38%. There's Simons with a 3. Knocks down the triple. Simons got 41.
Clutch buckets. He's paving the way as they hit the home stretch.
"19-footer. And he can't get that one. Fires away from way outside. And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. Atlanta on top, up by 3. After a quick break, we're coming right back with the Quinn Snyder with some words for his players.
Let's just keep playing with the same intensity, okay? On misses, you guys really run in space. Anyone can bring it.
Trying to maintain that edge right now. Coach Snyder encouraging his guys.
Solid advice from Coach Snyder, wanting his squad to remain engaged.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. They've got Johnson, and it's Martin in at the 3.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Here's Johnson. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Young's got his 7th assist here tonight.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
White, the pass to Brogdon. Back to White. The 3 is up. They get it again. Misses the baby hook.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. To the paint. Here's Post. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass. And the Hawks lead by 6. Athens has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Long. No good from outside. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. And just about a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Pass to Post. White with it. Oh, through contact. White gets the finish.
Outstanding concentration that time by White on the tape. Played through the contact and scored.
And so it's Young with it. He brings it up for Athens. 8-point game. Here's Johnson. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First team foul.
And he can't get the first one.
Johnson, 2 shots.
So he comes up empty at the line.
Here in the second half, they've really gone cold from the line, and it's hurting their chances.
Struce the pass to Brogdon. Outside White. It's hauled in by Athens. Johnson's got his 18th rebound here tonight. All over the place. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. Long's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
And defensively, how do you leave them that open in crunch time?
A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Outside Brogdon. From deep, Brogdon.
You have to chase Brogdon off that three-point line. He's a very good shooter from this area.
Brogdon against Young. Here's the three. The rebound by Post. Post has got 6 rebounds now in the game. White, the pass to Brogdon. Lets it go from 14. It's hauled in by Athens. Here's Long. Here's Johnson. The rebound by Post. Post has got rebound number 7 tonight.
You hate to pile on, but his poor shooting night has really hurt the team.
Athens trails by 8. Here's Martin. Outside Young. The deep three. The long distance three is buried.
Collecting plenty of second chance points this half. That alone can keep a team in a game.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Now here's Brogdon. Outside Strus. Back to Brogdon. This one for 3. Again, Brogdon missing.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
Here's Young. Grabs the rebound again. This kind of effort is amazing.
Simply put, he will not be denied.
Here's Brogdon. And Young pulls it down. Athens has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. And again, it's Athens with a 3.
Major dominance, and it comes so easily for him. Fantastic at getting to his spots on the floor.
The Hawks leading. Outside Brogdon. Nikola Vucevic is checked in for the Hawks.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Atlanta with the ball. White with a screen on Young. Here's Brogdon. Perfect. Right between the eyes on that one. Brogdon's got 8 points here in the quarter.
And you know what? When you guess wrong in the pick and roll with Brogdon, he burns you. Nicely done.
Pass to Braddock. And it's cleared by Vucevic. The Hawks lead by 4. Here's White. Rebounded by Johnson. White with a steal. Here's Gordon. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Boy, you look at Gordon. He is cut up now. Fantastic at being able to overcome physical defenses because of his own physicality.
Williams is checked in for the Hawks. Anthony Simons comes in for Brogdon. Athens has gone 3 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the third quarter. Here's Dreiling. Transit from the wing. For Atlanta, they've gone just 6 of 14 in this final quarter. Simons outside. Back to Williams. And the shot no good, a bit short.
Every player goes through this. When your shots aren't going down, it can ding your confidence.
Here's Dreiling. And he makes it on the layup. And now it's just a 2-point Hawks lead.
You know, this has been a totally different half for him. He definitely looks more comfortable now, guys.
And Atlanta with possession here. Now Strus. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Shooting for Atlanta. Max Strus at the line for 2.
Free throws dropped for Strus. And Athens making a change here. Johnson's checked in. Derek White's checked in for the Hawks. And that's good as he hits both shots. Athens trails by 4. Here's Long. Here's Dreiling. Rebounded by the Hawks. And here's Strus. It's deflected. Here's Dreiling. Gets the 3 ball to go. 30 points in the game.
He made 3 triples in the first half, 3 more since then. Tell you what, you can't shake your head at that.
Outside, Williams. And here's Simons outside. Good! Another from 3.
He's got this defense scrambling. Even when they've got 2 guys on him, he finds a way to get to space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for 3-pointers in a single game. Young, he's checked in for Athens. Aaron Gordon's checked in for the Hawks. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. The head coach for Athens had some instructions for his guys during the break. Coach delivering an inspiring message to his team saying, quote, hey, we can win this game. Believe in yourselves. Battle to the end. Honestly, guys, even I was a bit pumped up after hearing this one.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Athens trails by 6. There's Young with the 3. It's hauled in by White. White's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Williams. And here is Vucevic. 6 to shoot. Here's Simons, guarded by Young, and he'll take a trip to the line for 2. Clearly got fouled on that shot.
And just great commitment to the play. Simons doesn't let the foul stop him cold.
And the first one at the line is good. Both shots good from the stripe. And so it's Athens with it, trailing by 8. Fires from deep. Hits a 3-pointer.
Boy, the points really accumulating from 3-point range. He had 9 from distance in the first half, and he seems to only be getting better.
In transition. And it's in there. And now just a 3-point Atlanta lead.
Despite the play of the team, I think he's had an outstanding game. He's really done well here.
And it's Simons with the ball for the Hawks. He takes it in. Ooh, excellent D there from Young. And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
And it's Dreiling missing. The Hawks lead by 3. Simons with it. Outside, Williams. Inside. Gordon finds Simons. And Atlanta misses again. Athens shooting just around 45% in the 4th. Simons with a rebound. Atlanta's gone 3 of 6 from downtown so far in the 4th.
Third personal foul, 5th team foul. At the line for the Hawks. And for the Simons. Taking 2 shots.
The first one falls. And so Simons nails both of them. Athens trails by 5. Outside Young. Johnson on the wing. Pass to Dreiling. The kick out to Johnson for 3. Sinks the tray. Johnson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
He's such a clutch shooter. He just lives for the big shot.
Here's Simons. And And so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. The three connects again from distance.
And he's now set the team record for most threes in a single game. What a shot he's got.
A lot of it stems from his confidence. Even when he misses, he's sure the next one's going in.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
From deep. It's hauled in by Athens. Braddock's Athens shooting pretty well at 45%. Here's Young. And that one hits the back iron.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
What a make by Simons. Ready to produce under pressure.
Athens trails by 4. He's guarded by White. Shoots from 14. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Atlanta's gone 4 of 8 from three-point land during the fourth. Pass to Simons. 1:14 left in the fourth quarter. From downtown, knocks down the long J. Simons has got 56 in the game.
He's just showing off tonight. Simons, an explosive scorer with great energy.
Young with the bucket.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Athens shooting at a reasonable 46% this fourth. Pulls in another board.
Rebound after rebound after rebound.
He is crashing with energy. Man, you gotta love it. And so it's Atlanta with it. Here's Simons. Hits yet again. Wow!
Never in the history of the franchise have we seen a game like this. He's putting on a remarkable performance.
It's their all-time single-game scoring record. Their fans will be reliving this game for a long time. And Atlanta.
Athens foul call. Fourth personal foul. Teams in the penalty. At the line for the Hawks.
So the first one drops, and that puts him up 5. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
And not a moment to lose on this possession.
Got to go right up with it and then foul immediately.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Athens foul call. Young. First personal foul. At the line for the Hawks. And for the Simons. 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 4-point ball game.
2-possession game now, guys. Some very important free throws there.
And Athens calls time here. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Any speculation on what we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
And they're going to have to work fast coming out of the timeout.
Yeah, they're going to draw up a play here, I think, to get a shot right off of the inbounds pass and not waste too much time at all.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
Exactly. I mean, you got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
That last free throw was critical. Their only choice now is to go for the 3 to tie.
And Athens calls time here. What do you think is going to be their best move at this point?
If they leave the arc open, take it. But it may be safer to get a quick 2 and then foul.
Either way, they got to score the ball.
From deep 3-point range. No No good from three-point range. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
They didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line. Good composure from the line there. Those shots sealed it.
Young from long range. Money from deep. And so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. Here's White, and they're going to prolong the game with an intentional foul.
Yeah, too bad he fouled out. But this team does have some depth at his position.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a three-point lead. And so he drops them both, and it's a four-point ball game. There's 6 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And a deep three from Young. Here's Braddock. So it's a narrow victory for the Hawks, pulling it out for the W. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them. They had to dig deep to come out on top.
Yeah, you know, some teams might buckle under the pressure towards the end. The crowd was so amped up, such a hostile environment. But they stood tall and got the win.
And that about wraps it up. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Clark Kellogg, this is Brian Anderson thanking you all for tuning in tonight. And now let's take a look at our player of the game, Anthony Simons.